Hello, and welcome to the legendary world of Minecraft Legends. This is the Legends of Minecraft podcast. I am Hound4004, and today I'm joined by an epic modder and member of the legendary Minecraft Legends community, Miclee. We've got so much to talk about between him and his mods, and there was an actual Minecraft Legends update and a brand new Lost Legends. So let's get into it.
Okay, yeah, the Legend of the Lost Llama. I really enjoyed it. I honestly did. It's a good example of like what can be done with this game. And in such a simple way too, like just changing the player to a llama and all you have is llamas. It's like the Emperor's New Groove in Minecraft.
Definitely very exciting. I know, some of the Lost Legends were starting to feel very similar. Granted, we haven't had that many, but this one just kind of had a really nice, unique twist to it, showing, not just what the player can do, but now showing some of the other sides of the other animals and mobs in the world. Very nice.
Yeah, I agree completely. Like instead of just like focusing, oh, you're the player, you have your golems, you have your towers, etc., etc. Here's some llamas, and you're a llama, and try and take them down as this.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess you had to have wood, to be able to build a bridge for the Horde of the Spore Bastion, but as I was playing it, you can't really do much as a llama, but yet the power that the llama has, I know I was able to joke around the magic of spit.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like they definitely buffed the llamas quite a bit. But
Mm-hmm.
that's in the whole essence of it, because if the llamas were as weak as they are in the campaign, then I mean, you're done.
For sure, yeah. I don't know. It gives me hope for the future. I know, and we'll get into the update more later, but with future Lost Legends, if we could be some other animals. I don't know how useful some of the other mobs exactly are, but I want to see the point of view from other mobs as well and see their magic abilities.
Yeah, that could definitely be something that they might be planning. I don't know. But in that sense, it would mean you have to basically change the entire player archetype. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But if they can figure out a way that that could work for each of them, it could be a lot of fun.
Definitely. And with this whole Fancy Lost Legend, there was also more to this Legends update. The Legends Update 1.17.35227. Yep, you gotta remember that, letter for letter. Or, oh my god, they're numbers. But hey, nice update number, fixing a lot of gameplay crashes and some other things, which I'll leave the links in the description. But, there was also now the myths section for Minecraft Legends and the whole marketplace. What do you think of all that?
Okay, yeah. I have a very strong opinion on all this, which I think people quite know already, but I guess I'll say.
Go for it.
Okay, so basically, they went a bit early with the whole marketplace.
Mm-hmm.
Number one, the main issue that everyone in the community has been talking about, check the Discord, check their tweets, check everything, their comments on YouTube. People just wanted more content in the base game. So their solution, when everyone is like, why have the community managers not been talking at Mojang, etc., etc., check the Discord. When's the last time a community manager spoke there?
Yeah.
Shout out the devs, though. I'd like the devs of this game deserve all the respect. They care, I'll say that. But I'm not so sure about the Mojang community managers.
Definitely. There could be a lot more. And not that they have to spill all their beans, but they could at least stop by and say hi once in a while. Yes, this place still exists.
Exactly. It doesn't take much. It really doesn't.
I definitely hope for some more communication in the future. But kind of like what you were saying, people were hoping for more content in the game, and now we just get this marketplace.
Yep. Yep. Their response was, here's some stuff you can buy, and it's worth basically half the price of the game itself.
Literally.
Like,
I mean, if you're into that stuff and feel like supporting Mojang, I mean, I guess.
well, that's House of How. It's a third party company, technically, even though they're a Mojang
Mhm.
partner completely, and they technically helped in the development, but somehow they're community creators. That's another topic entirely, them calling them that.
Yeah.
But
But it's like,
it's way too early for them to introduce, hey, here's a bunch of paid content.
well, and if they're going to introduce it, introduce more free stuff with it. I mean, not everything has to be mine coins and a crap ton of them right off the bat. Let us dip in our toe into the water of what we can have. Like starting off with 900 mine coins, it looks cool. I gotta give them that. It looks cool, but I'm not
Exactly.
paying for that.
I think the smart thing would have been to make one of the 3 myths they released free.
Mm-hmm. Or at least chop down the prices.
Yeah, it's a bit high to start at. In time, yes, it can be like the Bedrock marketplace, but you kind of need the user base first.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you're just going to make everyone mad.
I mean, they dropped their player base within the first 3 days, and their fix to it is buy more. I'm not.
I mean, check the dislikes on the marketplace video. That's all I'll say.
I bet, yeah.
Yeah, they know but I don't know why they did it in the first place.
I'm not really putting my foot down when I say this, but it's more or less a step in the right direction. It's content of some sort, I guess I can say that.
Yes, it shows people what can be done with this. I guess this is where we get into modding, I guess,
Yes.
because that's really showing an example of what mods can do with this game.
Yeah, for sure. And the community power and driving, it took a while for me to start seeing Minecraft Dungeons mods for the first time.
Yeah, unfortunately, with Dungeons, that game was not built for modding. And Legends actually is, but somehow they haven't communicated that to the community at all.
Hmm. But hey, people like you have discovered it, and I think if you don't mind transitioning into your world as a major epic modder out there,
All right,
if I can start off by saying, I think it was one of our last episodes, and it was before the release of 1.20 that had the camels, and I was just pulling crap out of my butt to talk about, saying, "Oh, what if they had camels in Legends?" And I look on Twitter, and it's like, "Oh, look at this legend," and it happens to be you.
Well, yeah, that was literally, I think I did that the day 1.20 came out. 'Cause I was just spending my time modding Legends, and I'm like, everyone's playing 1.20, and I was just like,
Perfect.
what if I put the camels in Legends? And oh, what that day turned into, still haven't got the animations for the camel actually, because from going from a Bedrock model to Blockbench,
Yeah, not always smooth.
trying to export that, no matter what we tried with that model, it just had an error. Somehow when I imported it into Blender,
Yikes.
we spent like me and Luke FZ, FZ, I don't know.
Yeah, close enough.
Either or. We spent so long just debugging that alone.
Oh, I bet. For seeming Minecraft Legends takes off, the whole blocky aspect, from all the other Minecraft games. Well, hey, all 2 of them, but, it has that blocky...
All of them.
It has that blocky aesthetic.
They gave it the bevel.
Yeah, plugging more of your stuff, looking at that snowman model you started, how much, the style of Legends isn't actually all that blocky.
It's so simple,
but yet hard enough, different enough.
All it is just like a simple bevel, wherever you want it, where you think it fits.
But as you were talking about having to export that camel, It's like probably
Oh, that
probably
yeah, that was a
to be
pain.
able to now take this from Minecraft, get it into the style of Legends. I bet it took a while.
Well, the camel's not even in the style of Legends yet, but the whole thing is like I'm basically remaking the bones of it. Something didn't work, and then I'm remaking the animations, and then I'm doing that with a bunch of other mobs too, but actual new ones.
Nice.
There is going to be a dire wolf.
Fancy.
That is a mountain too, but it also might kill you.
Hey, ride it one day, get killed by it, and ate by it the next. Sounds good to me as long as it kills a few piglins.
It'll definitely do that, and that's the goal.
Nice.
I mean, part of this PvP mod I'm making is definitely I want to change up the combat for the player a bit.
Sure, yeah.
Like I haven't done it yet, but I know how it can be done because I've looked through all the files. And there is literally once you figure it out, there is not as many limitations as people would think there is. That even the myths showed. Like they used the buildable system for spells, which confused me when you could make it actual attacks. But that's another question for later.
The secrets in store.
I mean, when you spend 2 months just staring at this code, you kind of understand what's going on with it.
Yeah, I understand coming from also being a programmer, but kind of with that, what is your process from like taking this whole other world and like creating and putting your own stuff and twists into it? What is your process for that?
But basically, the process is you just get a simple idea. Oh, I wanted to make a PvP mod. It was just going to be a map. And so the first thing was trying to link this map like islands, which was a pain. But once you figure it out, it's very easy, actually.
Sure.
Then the second thing was bases, which actually the HQ bases are simple. The rest isn't. Once you get into the piglins, and if they were placed as individual bases, it would be simple, but the way they're set up for PvP is not that at all, or the campaign either.
Sure.
They pull from like an array.
And having all the different
The factions,
Mhm.
yeah, but that also makes once I get it working fully, that means I can just add new factions very easily.
Which
So
yeah,
it's kind
that's
of
awesome.
there's a big W and a big L at the same time.
So like do you just add to the array? Do you just add to the list or do you like create your own?
Well, right now I'm playing around with it.
Sure.
I think I can easily add a new horde,
Nice.
but I'm also trying to add the Mob Alliance villages, and that's not agreeing. I can get the waypoints, but then for some reason the script to call the village to generate apparently doesn't, and I don't have debugged.
Yeah.
You just have to kind of guess what's going wrong every time.
Guess and check and fail. Yay.
About 1,000 times in a row, and finally it works.
Hey, at least you get there eventually.
Eventually. That's the thing.
Nice. So, out of all the things you've made, what is your favorite? What do you like the most or are proud of the most?
Enchanted forest biome's gonna be really cool when it's done.
Mm.
I think that's going to be the coolest thing because there's going to be this one. Well, we still can't edit structures either, but once we can, that's when it's going to get fun because I'm just basically, we have a structure editor where we can change the blocks in a structure. That's our limit right now. And that's a community made tool.
Sure.
Hopefully we get a structure editor one day because I'm just trying to alter things that exist into new things.
Sure, no, I get it. Like, I'm guessing, by the way it sounds, like you can change the textures, but you can't exactly change the layout or the way, right, it appears.
Well, we can change the blocks.
Right.
Is what we can do. And we can change everything about the blocks. We can make new blocks, etc., but we don't have a structure editor to actually, because it's an MC structure file, but it's its own actual format.
Mm.
It's not the exact same as a Bedrock MC structure or anything.
Makes it a bit trickier.
Oh yeah, I mean we have tools to work with it, but we don't have an actual like way to build the structure in the game or anything and then export it to one of the files and then be able to place that. That would be good to see one day. If someone from Mojang hears this, or BBI wants to, like Blackbird Interactive, they very much care about the game. I mean, they're the developers there, and they definitely support modding. So,
and it's good to see that care. It helps the community and modders.
oh, 100%. If that wasn't going, I would have stopped. Literally, based on Mojang.
Yeah.
Because we've tried to get their community managers to be like, talk to the community a bit. It hasn't happened.
Nice. Well, not nice, but I mean.
No, yeah.
Can only hope. Can only hope.
Hopefully. I don't want this just to be dragging Mojang. I don't hate you guys. It's just, please talk to the community. Please. Do you want to hear like what I'm adding or what?
Sure, go for it. I honestly don't care what direction this goes.
All right, so we've got multiple biomes. So we've got the desert that we're adding. I have about 12 cactuses I need a UV map still.
Getting there. It sounds.
It's getting, they're made, but I have to UV map them, and that's just... Auto UV map never works. I'll just say that.
Manual labor, yay!
Yeah, especially like Blender and Pixels. I need to look if someone made a plugin to make that actually work well.
Yeah.
It would be good. There's about 8 biomes, I think.
Nice.
Well, 7 right now, but there is an 8th, but that's for the piglins.
Nice.
The volcano.
That sounds cool.
Well, I'm hoping, from what I learned making the nether stuff, I can kind of make the volcano a thing you actually kind of walk into, and then like there's a base in like the middle of the lava in the main chamber of the volcano or something.
Sure. That'd be awesome, yeah.
That's the goal. And how you do that, that's basically, it's called fall off textures.
Sure.
If anyone wants to know, that's how the mountains are made and all that.
So for this epic sounding volcano, would it be something like you'd have to climb to the top and then build your way down, I'm guessing, to get to the things in the middle?
No, it would have an entrance on either side. Well, both sides, I guess, for each team to enter, and then it's kind of like it like the whole piglins are going to be in a line, but you have to continue pushing them to like really advance.
Sure, yeah.
Because they're going to be a lot less forgiving. So to get through, both teams will basically be forced to go through the volcano at some point.
That's cool.
And either whatever team takes it down, I don't know how I'm going to track that. I guess whatever team deals most damage to the portal.
Sure.
I'm not sure how that, or maybe it's invincible, and I don't know. I don't know that part yet, or it can just be destroyed and whoever's there picks up the loot. There's lots of ways that could work, but
that sounds really cool though.
In the end, that will play into basically some major upgrades someone can get that could turn the tide of the battle.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
That's the goal anyway.
Sure. Hey, it sounds like some pretty epic goals.
Well, you might as well make something fun if you're trying to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was originally just going to drop a simple thing where, it's just the biomes in a line. But then I was like, that's just going to get boring after like 2 plays.
Get to mix it up a bit.
Yeah, so I'm trying to add, the Alliance homesteads. Like, once I get that working, I can also add new ones to that, how I'm setting it up.
Nice.
So then, maybe spiders. Maybe spiders. Because spiders were supposed to be in the game.
Yeah, that'd be really cool to see some of the other mobs brought in.
I mean, it would make sense to start with those. Even though, like, there's a million other things I'm adding. Like, where's my animal list that I already made the code for? I just need to make the models and animations.
Nice.
Let me give a list.
Go for it.
Okay, there's a scarab beetle, which those are just going to be small in the desert, just going around.
Nice. Will they serve a purpose or atmospheric or?
Mostly atmospheric.
Hey, that counts.
It was just like the desert feels very empty if nothing's in it at all. But you don't want to fill it just with like random decorations. Gotta be something like alive. There's dire wolves, which will be in the glacier areas, and piglins will use them too. So that'll be
That's
interesting.
cool. Kind of like a two-way. The players will be able to use them, and the
Yeah,
piglins.
you can get them, and then you'll see some piglins with some, like, I don't know if they're corrupted, but it's part of the one horde, I guess.
That's awesome.
The new horde, because they're like glacier based. I want to add a new rabbit for the mountains, just like a dust hare thing. Gazelles or something in the meadows. I called them gazelles in the file for now,
Sure.
even though I'm like, they might be gazelles, they might not. Something called a pinata, but it's a pignata.
That's awesome.
It's a loot pig that will run really fast.
Nice.
Just because I was bored. I made a texture with no point that was based on the pig, and then I'm like, it's a loot pig.
That's awesome though. Like I love these concepts. I really do.
And then there's the tiger real instead of regal. It's really just a tiger. It's not a mount though. It will just kill you.
Hey, why not? Walking through the jungle and ooh.
I mean, yeah. There should be more like actual hostile mobs in the environment.
That would be
kind of like, why are they all so nice?
Come on, give the player a harder time, right?
Exactly. I'm also adding slimes because magma cubes exist, so that's kind of, I can just base them on that.
Sure.
That's. I don't even think I need to change much with that.
That's awesome.
Other than just like the model to make it look like a slime.
So with all this epic additions that you have coming and have made, where are we as a community able to get these epic things?
I mean, right now, GitHub, I guess, like the Legends modding GitHub has links to stuff. That's where I'm uploading my stuff, and the Discord as well. In the showcase section, that's where people share them.
Check the description for these links and go get this epic stuff.
Yeah, I also have a whole hero pack out that's like the basic actual Minecraft player, and you can just drop your skin into that.
I saw that, and
over one of them. You can just drop your skin in, and then you're you from Minecraft.
I appreciate that so much. I mean, kind of tying it back to the beginning, for all the little skins and additions that they're adding into the game, they sure didn't give us much for player skins or customizable players at all.
They did not, and now they're just selling skins.
I was really glad to see something like that out there, so thank you so much.
Yeah, I hope to keep updating that, just to have a bunch more that people can even use as the basis for their own and stuff, like different models and stuff. Like, I can't take any of like the DLC ones released and be like, hey, you can make skins on that.
Sure.
But I have plans for a lot of actual my own models, basically.
Nice.
That's the plan.
Well, all I can say is I've definitely been loving the work that you've put in and are doing, and it just adds some really funness to the game and to see what the community has been doing.
I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Been good. Well, it's really advertising for the Legends modding community, because I just want to see that grow. I wish Mojang would even acknowledge it.
It's been some incredible work I've seen.
I appreciate that. Thank you. We have I didn't mention the modding mod.
Yeah, go for it.
The modding hotfix is coming next week.
Yeah, because wasn't there a problem where people couldn't?
Yeah, it broke the myths.
Yeah,
because they broke all our mods.
sad.
The devs didn't mean to, and I think it was someone on Microsoft.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, wouldn't see that one coming. But so right now, are you not able to upload or see anything from the game that modders have made right now?
Oh no, right now, how I'm able to do it is I'm using a UUID from a Lost Legend.
Hey, I mean, it works.
The game thinks, hey, I load this, and it just tells me to update it. And I'm like, no.
Yikes.
That will be fixed next week, though.
That's good to hear. Someone must care.
The devs care. The devs care. The devs care. That's all I can say. I think that covers it pretty well for now. We can always do a part 2.
Part 2 later. No, I definitely. I love what you've done. and I can't wait to see more. I might have to do a pop in a while.
Oh, definitely.
So, thank you so much for coming to our show. Do you want to say what your links are and where to find you in particular?
I guess since I want to be a YouTube partner again one day, youtube.com/Miclee, Miclee.
Nice.
They gave me that link forever ago,
Nice.
and I kept it. And join the Legends Modding Discord. One day we'll have enough Nitro boosts to get a custom link.
Ooh,
Thumbs
fancy.
up. One day.
And all those links will be in the description. I am Hound 4000. I still am, yes. I'm not non-existent anymore. I am Hound.
Oh, you didn't change who you
I'm
are?
not planning to, no.
Oh, no way. Not since the start, no?
No, it's still the same. You wouldn't believe it. So I am Hound 4004. That's how you're gonna find me. Just Google it. I'm there. And this was the Legends of Minecraft podcast. You can find us on the old Spotify. What I said at the end of last episode is absolutely false because I can't figure out around it. So Covered Zen is uploading them. So he still is around helping out the podcast, and it is on the old Spotify. We are other places such as the legendary Discord server. There's going to be a lot of Discord links in the descriptions today, so make sure to click them all.
All the Discord links.
And yeah, this was the legendary world of Minecraft Legends and the Legends of Minecraft podcast. Thank you for watching, and if you did enjoy it, make sure to give a follow or subscribe or like or wherever you are, just do something helpful.
Subscribe.